guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sonia, and today I just want to talk about the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man game. I don't know if it has like an extra title or whatever. It's, on my screen it just says Spider-Man, so I'm not sure, but I just finished the game. I finished it up to the storyline part, so I'm not like... My goal with video games is really to find games I like, games that I enjoy, get a first experience out of it, and then I have on my spreadsheet if I'm going to go back and do the extra content. That is, the Spider-Man game is definitely on this list. I really had a very good time. I really like this version of Spider-Man. So, my history with Spider-Man is the movies with Tobey Maguire, I think is the actor. So, I'm talking like early 2000s. Where the first movie was like the Goblin, the second movie was Octo, and then I didn't see the third movie. But those were really, really well done movies. I think Venom was in the third one, but I haven't seen it. And then I went, I had a couple of friends that wanted to watch the new Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, so I got to see kind of them going back to those. I personally, to me, I like this Spider-Man in this video game. I think he is so much fun. He's quippy, he's making jokes, he's, and I was talking to my boyfriend about it like last night when I was talking about kind of comparing all of them, and I like more of a humorous Spider-Man. I think, so I would like, if they had like an animated series or something like that, I'd probably like that Spider-Man more, just to be honest. If they took this Spider-Man from this video game and made an animated series, I would definitely watch it. I think I'd really enjoy it. I don't like when they over dramatize superhero movies. And I feel like the MCU, like, doesn't have always a perfect balance. Like, I feel like sometimes the movies are really, like, action-packed, they're really fun, they're really quippy. Like, I'm thinking, like, the first Avengers movie, where they're all getting to know each other, and they're bantering back and forth with each other. I really liked that vibe. I think when they take stuff too seriously, where you lose the banter, where it's like very over dramatized, I don't like it as much. This video game did a really good job. I felt like the scenes that needed to be extremely intense were done perfectly. I am going to spoil this game a little bit. So, like, the final two battles with, I'm going to just call him Mr. Lee because I can't think of his villain name. Mr. Lee's fight, obviously extremely heartbreaking. You see this guy, like, he has these good intentions, it seems like, and then he gets corrupted by, his powers and everything like that. And then you see Otto, like, he's fighting a nerve disorder, like, his body's against him. He puts these arms on to make his life better, and then it overcorrupts him. I think this is kind of the thing. I felt like we had too many villains. Like, we had Rhino, we had Scorpion, we had 6 like main villains, and I just think that was a little too much. Like, I could have had the first half being Mr. Lee and the last part being Otto, and then you had my goodness, what was it? Then you had all the criminals coming out, so you, like, I felt like that was just for side content. Like, you didn't really have to. And then Siege. Siege was like for side content. I didn't really get into the Black Cat stuff too much. I know she's just like a burglar. Like, she reminds me kind of Catwoman. And not because they're both cats. They have kind of a similar personality. Where they're not completely 100% really evil or anything. They're in a situation where they have to make the choices that they're making is kind of the Catwoman and Black Cat. It's kind of like that. Like, they were raised in a certain situation. They just do what they need to do to survive. But I didn't get into that too much. I really liked the guy that was doing like all the challenge things. I thought that was really fun. And really interesting. He seemed like he was an interesting character. I just like I don't really know like the supervillains of Spider-Man really at all. So like I really feel like I know who Otto is just because like I've seen him in a couple movies. So I knew that twist like way before like oh yeah, like you see the arms, like you know exactly if you've seen any of the other movies, like you know how that's gonna go. I didn't feel like I didn't feel bad for him by the end, and I think the thing was with that is May, Aunt May, and Peter having to deal with that whole situation. That writing between like, and it's like a 5-second scene. Like, like the decision he has to make, and unfortunately, he does lose his Aunt May. I think I said before, like, there are spoilers. I think this game is a little bit old enough but there are spoilers, just spoiled stuff. But I just thought, like, that scene was really well done because it's a pretty light game until you get to the Otto part where, like, you have, like, all the 6 villains, you have, like pretty much chaos just realms. But I loved the radio talk with JJ. I thought that was a lot of fun. It gave you, like, if you've never been in the Spider Universe, like, the game was, like, your first exposure to Spider-Man. Like, it gave you, like, a really good idea. Like, they brought a lot of the characters from, like, all these different, like, probably, like, comic books, movies, probably, I think there was an animated TV show at one point. They brought them all together in this game. So if you play the game, like, you have, like, a really good idea of kind of what this universe feels like. I feel like Spider-Man's a lot, like, quippier in this. So, like, that could be a little bit different if you're expecting, like, something like more like the movies. I just think, like, the actors that they get for the movies, like, they want to make the movies darker than, like, they take the darker storylines. Like, Goblin and Scarecrow scare me. Like, there's some really dark stuff between the two of them. Scarecrow's from Batman. But, like, I compare a lot with Spider-Man with a lot with Batman when it comes to the movies. Now, when it comes to, like, attitudes in the video games, no. But I also think Batman can be kind of quippy, too. Like, I like humor that is not in your face. Unless it's Invincible. Then there's scenes in Invincible that, like, get me. I'm gonna probably review that here soon. But yeah, I really did enjoy this Spider-Man. And I don't know why it took me so long to play this game. Probably because I was like I got into the game. The other game I played was, I think, the video game version of like the first or second movie. And I remember there's always a lot to do in these games. Like, these are like nonstop, like you're flying through the city, like you're trying to get somewhere, and like you hear like 20 things going on around you. And it represents it really well because you're playing a superhero and you're always having chaos around you. And I think by having that, they did a really good job expressing that. Um, but there's just not much else. Like, because there's a lot of DLC. I think there's like 4 chapters of DLC. And I'm like, I just don't know if I really want to go into all that. It depends how long they are. Like I said, like, it's definitely on my list to go back to. So I will probably maybe do the DLC. And then I still have Miles Morales' game, and then I still have the second game. Which I think you do have to play the Miles Morales, like, short chapter game to get into the second game. So I'll probably eventually do all that and get into... Because I would like to... I like this universe. So I'd like to get a little bit more into it. But anyways, this is all I really have to say. I just wanted to kind of review the game, the story. I definitely liked Mary. I think this is my favorite Mary Jane. Because I like that. I know, I was almost telling you guys we're gonna go, and then I have to go off on something else. Sorry about that. But I really do like this Mary Jane. I feel like she has agency. Does she have to be saved by Spider-Man? Yeah. Like, she's a reporter that gets herself into situations. Like, yes, she does have to get, saved by Spider-Man. But overall, like, she can still handle herself. Like, her parts were kind of irritating because she couldn't. So she got caught, like, start over. But anyway, like and subscribe. I will probably I'm playing The Last of Us right now, part 1. So the original game that everybody, like, I just want to know the story. I put it on super easy mode. You can judge me if you want to. But that review will be coming as soon as I finish the game. I will be talking about the storyline. But anyway, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!